Hey, welcome to Joy is Real. Sorry I am late, guys. I've been ripping and running and doing all types of things. But welcome. It is 7:08 here on the West Coast. That means it's 10:08 p.m. on the East Coast. What's up, Atlanta? What's up, Florida? What's going on, New York, for my folks over there? And that also means it is 9:08 p.m. in my hometown of St. Louis, Missouri. We are here to review Belle Collective Season 5, Episode 10. This is, wait a minute, I gotta bring it up. Have mercy. See, when you think you're ready, you don't be ready. Give me a second, y'all. Hold your horses while I'm getting prepared. If you guys could hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. If you could share, I would appreciate it even more. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do so. All right. So let me go ahead and get this episode pulled up. I can't believe I didn't have this already pulled up. Have mercy. But I've been doing so many things. Oh, hello to the 3 people in attendance. Are y'all hitting that like button? 2 of you have. So that must mean the other person must be me. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the like button for sure. And those of you that are just now coming into the room, welcome to Joy is Real. Sit back and relax. Take a load off. Interact with me. That would be greatly appreciated. Matter of fact, while I have you in attendance, let's bring up a couple little rules, okay? So since my house is small, I would appreciate when you guys come in to say hello. Please. I don't get much interaction in the chat. And I just be trying to entertain myself through these lives, and it's challenging, but I can do it, if I'm doing something like I'm doing tonight, like a review, it's easier. But please say hello. I would appreciate that. And when you leave, you can say goodbye as well. I know a lot of folks say, you don't have to make yourself known when you're leaving. Well, I don't mind, especially while we're small and intimate like this, it would, it helps. Only politeness and kindness is required over here. Be sweet to me, be sweet to others, and we will be all good. And as I asked before, please interact. I would greatly appreciate it. All right. So let's get that down here. All right, so we have a few people in attendance. Still no comments in the chat. So guess what? I've been working a little bit, just a little bit in the background, just a little. And I said, every time I announce when folks are in here, they be leaving, So I was like, let me make something for the folks that, just are watching, not really commenting. We gon', I got a little something for you. That's just a little something for y'all. If y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, go on ahead and subscribe. You ain't got to talk much, but at least subscribe to the channel, okay? All right, we're going to get into it here in just a moment. Hello to the beautiful 7 people that are in attendance. See, as soon as I say something, then the whole crew just left all at once. 5 people just got off. They say, don't be announcing that we here. Oh, my apologies. I would have thought that my little bushwatcher video was absolutely cute. They say, no, we don't want to be known. We just want to sit in the bushes and just stay there, okay? We don't want nobody to know that we over here. Oh man. That's okay. I thought it was, absolutely hilarious. But we're gonna get started here in just a second. Let me pull up my fair use banner. We got that going on. All right, we're gonna get started. All right, let's start the show, darling. All right, y'all. We are here to review Belle Collective, Season 5, Episode 10, State of the Reunion. All right. Let's get this up on the screen here. All right. There we go. We got everything set. All right, let's get into it.
Special.
We're not going to be able to move forward as a collective if no one is talking.
Actually, you're the reason me and Latrice came back together.
They do come back together because they needed to come together to come against me.
Yeah, please.
What is your relationship like with JJ today?
We have no relationship.
Whatever experience you had with him, that's between you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Why you bring it up?
Because you talking negative about him, I'm going to speak up, bitch.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
You on the couch, Antoinette. You don't have to wink your eye and tell me to
sit
clock
here
in.
and tell me I'm jealous
Why
of
you wink your
something
eye?
Okay, one
You got me.
second.
You got me. You got me.
One second.
You tried.
One second.
Yeah, man. Girl, you here because you hit a check.
Okay, let me. I would like
You're not practicing.
Hold on, Latisha. I would like to hear
And
from
Jill is no longer there.
Hold on, baby. I want to hear from her.
Already with the intro, I'm like, ooh, wee, baby. Tisha is mad. She does not like to see Miss Lyles come onto that stage, baby. I don't know what these two got going on, but you can see the tension. You can feel the tension. Oh, my mercy. What's going on?
I would like
You're not practicing.
Hold on, Letitia.
You're not practicing.
I would like to
You're
hear
dealing with nobody there.
Hold on, baby. I want to hear.
Ooh, Lord.
Hold on, Letitia. I would like to hear from Dr. Antoinette. Go ahead.
Come on. What I did was created a successful business, and big people came in and was like, hey girl, you interested in selling? Sold for profit, okay?
Antoinette,
So tell me what.
So wait. Hold on, Letitia.
Tell me
So
what you
when it comes to Mint Dental, are you still practicing at Mint Dental?
I sold my office for profit about a couple months ago.
So, Antoinette,
Why she keep winking her eye? What's with the winked eye? Is that some type of production signal? Because Letitia made mention of it in the intro, so I'm wondering, does anyone in the chat have any production experience? Would that be some type of signal?
you mentioned that you felt that you were losing money being in these rooms.
I do lose money when I'm filming. I have to push all of my patients down to about 2 to 3 days to make myself available for about 4 days. And then I get here, and it's just a back and forth. I'm not seeing an abundance of endeavors and successes and achievements within their businesses. And so, yeah, I lose money because my first job, real job,
Lord,
is
please, I don't went under the water. Jesus.
I don't need a side hustle.
So where are things now with you? Are you
She say she don't need a side hustle. Then why you there, girl? Why you there?
dating anybody?
Open applications for new hoes and new haters. What you mean? I love that. I put a pin in it for a very long time. There are a lot of days I deserve sex too, and I ain't get that either.
My last question is the most pressing question of the night. Would you ever come back to Belle Collective?
I was trying to leave Mississippi.
Now she trying to leave Mississippi. Carlos just asked her, would you come back? She talking about she want to leave Mississippi. Now she's sitting on this stage right now. What y'all think? Huh? What do y'all think? You think if Carlos gave her the opportunity to return as a cast member, would she do it? Or would she leave Mississippi? I don't know what her purpose of being here would be other than to be a cast member. I mean, sitting here down in these ladies has no benefit if you're not continuing. It doesn't benefit even if you are continuing, because I don't like the low blows, you know. I'm not appreciating that. But we'll see. Let's continue.
Why you look like this? Because Antoinette knows she want to come back. Antoinette.
Okay, raise some hands, and I want y'all to be real. Raise your hand if you would like Antoinette to come back to Belle Collective.
And we would like her to come back?
Yes.
What if you just don't care? Like, yeah, it's like you don't have a... And when Antoinette hugged me, that's the truth. She said we have a love-hate. We're not gonna lie. We do. It's been like that.
You helped build this show.
That's what I
You know, listen,
Oh, okay. Tisha said she did. Okay. Because, you know, I was like, I was going to ask, did she? Now, I've driven past Mint Dental when it was there. I never seen anyone in there. It was actually a nice building for sure. It is down the street from a spot that I love to eat at. So, you know, I would have my husband drive me up to Jackson probably about 2 to 3 times a month just to get this particular fish, chicken, pork chops. I mean, everything in there was good. And you can see Mint Dental. So if she sold it for a profit, you know, kudos to her. Well, she said she did. So let's not say if, Joy. You know, that sounds like you hating, girl. She did sell it for a profit. She said it. Okay, so she sold it for a profit. It was definitely a nice building. Hello to the 8 people in the room. Why y'all not talking? Why y'all not talking? I got 8 whole people watching. That means 16 eyeballs. Ain't a person said a thing. See, as soon as I say something, then they leave. Then they leave. I just don't understand. I just don't. Let's go on and continue.
Today, and this is true tea, there is nothing like an OG. So I just want to say from Carlos King, even if it's only me, but you got I want to say I thank you so much for coming to play with us. And you have my public request to come back anytime you want.
Oh, Carlos said anytime you want. So that's really not like an invitation as a cast member, is it? Is that just an invite that she can come film? Well, I guess she would be compensated, for her time. So I guess she can pick and choose when she would want to dip in. I would take that. I'm pretty sure the pay may not be the same as if you were to agree to be a cast member, but I would take it for sure.
Everyone be back at 5:10, everyone, 5:10.
This is farewell again, but maybe not for long.
All right, now let's get the men out here.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if it's tension or just testosterone, baby, but whatever it is, you can feel it in the air. The ladies are backstage, and we've invited the men out to see if we can find a peaceful way forward. All right, so welcome to the stage, fellas.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm good. How y'all doing? Y'all good?
No, Carlos did not. But I get it, I get it. If you're in a room full of heterosexual men and you're the only gay man, it probably do make you want to feel like, you need to, deepen your voice a little bit, like, to sit amongst the boys. That was funny, though.
You funny.
So what's going on, Willie?
Yeah, happy to be here. Thanks.
You good?
Yeah, man.
Well, thanks for showing up. What up, JJ?
What's going on with your Carlo, baby?
I love JJ. And condolences, JJ. I believe their last name is Williams, and the Williams family. JJ just lost his mom, and she was a beautiful, beautiful young lady. Let's call her a young lady. Definitely was a great impact on him. You can definitely tell. The children loved her. You can tell that. Even his wife, had a connection with Miss Williams. I got to watch her a bit during Belle Collective, and she always touched me. I smiled every time I seen her. So, condolences again.
Goddamn, I always gotta come a little different, goddamn Carlo. You see what I'm saying? You see it. It is what it say, goddamn. It ain't no other way to see it.
He say they not like us.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
Not like us, baby.
What's going on with you, Glendale? You
great.
good?
I'm great, man. Could be better.
Amen to that. Clifton showed up today. Yay!
Oh my goodness. What is going on? Nobody is liking Cliff. I love Cliff. I love all the men. But what is going on? Has there been relationships severed? I thought he and Glenn were definitely best buds. Are they not friends right now? What's going on?
Hey!
My husband just walked in and he trying to be quiet. Come close my office door, baby. What you need? Have mercy. Oh, it just all in the way. Come on now. What else? What else? This? Okay. Carry on, sir. Thank you. You look, you interrupted my folks is leaving. Let's go, y'all.
Hey, so how are you, Cliff? Are you happy to be here?
I ain't too happy about it.
Cliff said he ain't too happy, but he here. Now, how big is the husband's checks? Are they not nice enough for him to want to be there? Have mercy.
Well, look, there has been a lot going on this season, and for the first time in Belle Collective history, I wanted to just dedicate a segment to the men. The fact that all of you guys are here to support your ladies means a lot. But what originally seemed like a friendly roast escalated to a boiling point. Shots were fired, tempers flared, and this war of words got physical. Let's take a look.
I don't know. No,
Well, I gotta use Belle. Every time I get around the colognes, it just seems like they're just like, oh, who are you? Do you have any great coupons?
Now, I don't know how to pronounce Willie and Akeisha's name. Glenn just said colognes. It's spelled C-O-L-O-N, which where I'm from, I would say Colin or colon. You know, I hope it would be either or. Now, I thought I've heard Akeisha say Colin. So I'm confused about their last name. What do y'all think?
It seems like Willie think he better than the guys.
Yeah. I haven't had the opportunity to really get to know you guys. I feel like I've been an implant instead of being merged into.
I think you were acting more like a woman.
Woman? Ain't no bitch in my blood.
It's just certain people, the vibes ain't right.
And why men always got to equate bitch with female is crazy to me, because y'all really be acting like one sometimes. Probably more than women, for real, you know. But I ain't gonna say too much more about that.
You out here dressed like a house mom, he talking about me. Go get the kids and come back this clip. You about to miss pickup, mama. I don't like you, Willie. You love me. Deep down inside. I'm the best thing that ever happened to you, Glenn.
It's forever Willie and JJ.
Through it all, I do respect all of you. And I realize a lot of said and whatever, it comes from me really just being me. And I understand.
You know what me means? That means you an ass.
You miss up these bells.
You down south, man. This ain't Jersey, bro.
The men really kept this season alive. I tell you, if it wasn't for the men, I probably would have said, you know what, y'all, I can't review Belle Collective. I'm done with this. I gotta find something else, because this is, I can't do it. I cannot keep watching women bicker, who talk down to their husbands. Some of them, not all of them, some of them do though. I just couldn't keep watching that. But these men, you know, they kept it alive for me. Now, I didn't like the fact that they came to this. And we're going to see if they can get past all the rifts. But yeah, they kept it going for me.
You can't got there and keep sitting there saying F you got there and I don't like you, cause it gonna get to a point that's gonna get old and it's gonna get real, and that's what happened.
Okay, so I want to start with you, Willie. Where did things go wrong when it came to like your friendships with Cliff and Glenn?
Well, to be honest, I was blindsided by it. You know, when we left New Orleans, I was like, we're in a good space. So I'm not coming into his situation, his establishment, thinking I'm gonna be beefing and then I have a brawl with y'all, anybody else. And then
That jerk back Glenn was like, I didn't think we was in no good space, but you know, I don't know. I have no clue what these men got going on right now.
it was like I got blitzed, and I'm like, what happened to that energy we had in New Orleans?
That's what I'm saying about Aisha. What happened to the energy in New Orleans?
But why did it escalate?
What made Glenn mad when he told him to suck his bed?
That's it.
Suck my.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's a street guy. He not going for
I ain't
that.
going like
I can take the joke, but he wasn't gonna take it.
we play all
I
day.
wasn't joking then.
We play. I know you wasn't
See,
because I know how
like
to
I
read
said.
body language.
And you know,
I'm
I'm
from a whole nother.
Bro, but you say
part of life, bro. I let you talk.
who stood up first, bro?
And I was still
Who
smiling.
stood up first?
You did, Willie.
I'm supposed to sit there and be like, oh shucks, guys, here it goes. You trying to embarrass me? And I was like, damn, how did we get there?
So Cliff, you have said numerous times that you do not like Willie.
Hello to the 7 people in attendance. Are y'all hitting that like button for me? I hope y'all are. I really need y'all to. And I really would appreciate if y'all would share. And those of you that aren't subscribed, please do that as well. Let's go ahead and continue.
Yes,
Why is that?
because the last 2 years Willie been jabbing at me, taking cheap dabs and everything.
Yeah.
So, but when I returned the favor, he couldn't handle it.
That's not it, bro. I didn't understand what you were saying. When we talk, you mumble. When you drink,
So that's why you don't like me, because I mumble.
first of all, let's keep
I
it.
asked you a question. That's the reason.
I'm telling you, you don't let me tell you why I don't like what you do. When you drink, you're incoherent. You embarrass your wife.
What you and your wife do is y'all business. What I do,
That's
my
not
wife,
it,
my
bro.
business.
I'm saying, when you don't drink in English, you're a different man. You're a coherent man.
Do you like me now?
When you get drunk,
you
it's
like-
oh, you know, when
Answer
a
this
man in
question.
this house, and when a man does this,
Okay.
this ain't the 1940s. Women are allowed to vote.
She can vote. She can do what she wants. I'm the man. She the woman.
Bro, nobody's
You want
taking you a man.
me-
I'm telling you, be a better man.
I don't know what name.
Don't let your alcohol speak for you.
Baby, alcohol wasn't speaking. I'm speaking now.
Okay.
Coming up.
See, I love Cliff. I love that old school, like, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Let's go.
Listen, I am openly gay, okay? I've never been with a woman.
Would you try coochie again?
So do we have the coochie in the can so I can try it for a second? This how vagina feels? Is this how it feels?
Y'all are the ones that's been disrespecting me for years. Cause you always been jealous. I could have on the paper bag and your ass still jealous.
Look like you got one on now.
Damn good person with a damn good character. Don't let nothing fool you. Don't nobody up here like you.
Stop.
Keep going.
Okay, Akeisha and Letitia, I'm not gonna scream. I mean it. Stop it.
Money makes the world go round.
Do you like me now?
When you get drunk, and oh, you know, with a man in this house, and when a man does this ain't the 1940s. Women are allowed to vote.
She can vote. She can do what she wants. I'm the man. She the woman.
Bro, nobody's taking you a man. I'm telling you, be a better man.
I don't know what name.
Don't let your alcohol speak for you.
Baby, alcohol wasn't speaking. I'm speaking now.
Okay.
So the thing is this though, JJ, where do you think this deep-rooted issue is coming from? Like real talk.
Well, there's a such thing as you can play too much. And because grown men gonna only allow so much, goddamn, that you gonna say to them. Ain't nobody gonna sit here and tell you, goddamn, that you a bitch in your face. You goddamn you goddamn, you a Belle, and you just gonna keep digging with that stuff.
I do think what has happened is the digs went too far. And to me,
so not to cut you off,
go ahead.
I get annoyed when he makes a comment talking about my wife and I think we're holier than now.
Okay.
Because I've always kept it a buck with him. Me and Glenn had off-camera separate conversations about where he at and what he wants to do.
Oh, we don't have Glenn. We never have our camera conversations. We don't ever keep them.
Glenn, we don't have all the heart. Talk.
They don't even have each other's telephone numbers.
I give Cliff credit. He's saying like, dog, we ain't there. Right. But me and you were there.
I ain't never had a problem with you, Willie.
Hey, Next Level, how are you, babe? Thanks for being here. Sit back, relax, and definitely hit that like button, baby. Thank you.
I didn't get mad until you told me to get off your nuts, bro.
Yeah.
I'm from another place. That's the only thing that rubbed me. Before all of that, we was straight.
I live in Jackson Street. My point is, I'm sitting down with my wife. You're sitting down with your wife. We're in an establishment. It's your birthday.
Right.
How do I become the center of attention?
I was at
It's his opening.
Willie,
Like, damn, homie.
but Willie, what he's saying to you is this. I just did not like what you said. I got my nuts. So
if you didn't like that, what should I have like?
I know, but my point to you, it doesn't seem like it's that deep that you guys can't move on. At least you two. Are you two able to get past what happened that night?
Yeah, I need to take time. Because I've talked to Glenn. I know what in his heart what he looks like.
In the words of JJ's wife, are y'all Gucci?
Gucci, baby, they Gucci.
We're Gucci. They Sophia. Gucci's gone.
Gucci is gone.
Please.
Gucci's supposed to be gone. She shows up every now and again, though.
Okay, y'all, it's time to walk. Let's go. Let's go. We're almost there. Here we go. Go ahead and hit that hallway, y'all. Here we go. You guys can go ahead and head down the hallway.
The ladies have joined us, yes. And we also have Selena's fiance, Mike. Hey, Mike, how's it going?
All right, everything good.
You are a man of many words, Mike, and that's why we love having you here. So welcome, Mike, to the stage.
Thank you.
All right, now I'm Carlos King, and I've seen some things doing these shows, child. And we all got a lesson when Aikisha and Willie opened up about their sex life. And their friend, JJ, offered them some tools, okay, to help them out in the bedroom. Check it out.
That's what JJ got for you.
You can keep your beer cold in it.
No, it's to keep your Mr. warm in. This coochie in a can.
Coochie in a can?
And I'm trying to figure out, did they purchase that somewhere? Or was this a product they had developed?
It looked like it had been used. But I appreciate my boy JJ for looking.
I hope it had not been used. Have mercy.
No, he understood my needs.
So how are things going now in the sex life department? Do you use a coochie in the can?
Hell no. No.
Ain't nothing like a little foreplay.
Really?
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
many toys do y'all have, so Gucci and JJ?
I can't count.
Oh.
God damn.
Oh my goodness, there is no way. Let me shut up.
I'm gonna ask you, did you ever use a coochie in the cake?
Nah, it looked like a good gift, though.
You want one, Quill?
Okay, so he purchased it probably from some type of shop.
Got plenty coochie.
If I'm on a bird team, I'm gonna use. So I figure it's not coochie.
Good evening to the 10 people that are in attendance. Welcome to Joy is Real. We are reviewing Belle Collective, Season 5, Episode 10, State of the Reunion. If you guys have not hit the like button, please do so. Please share the live. I would greatly appreciate it. It would warm my heart. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do that as well so you can keep on coming back, all right? Let's go.
You know, you can get the one with the mouth.
Y'all have scared Mike away from this show. Mike, cover your ears. I promise you. This ain't what this show's about. So, tell me more about the coochie in the can because the thing is this.
That's why I should have brought you here.
Listen, I am openly gay, okay? I've never been with a woman ever.
Would you try coochie again?
So the thing is this. So do we have the coochie in the can that I can try for a second? I've never had coochie. Okay, so.
No, it's already vibrant.
Thank you. Okay, so JJ, since you are the expert of it, what is this?
Don't hold it like that, Carlos.
You gotta grab it, Carlos. Yeah, there you
Well,
go,
I'm sorry.
Carlos.
Damn.
There you go.
Is this how it feels? This how vagina feels? Jamie, please put this in my dressing room, in my suitcase.
And we need to see your show and tell us how you like it.
Yeah, so on Reality with the King, I will report back on how it feels. All right, so listen, when it comes to the Williams family drama, there's one common denominator, JJ. Is he the key that unlocks the constant conflict between his wife and his ex? Let's dig in.
Today is Star's baby shower. Star definitely misses her father's presence. I hope he will come, but I'm not sure. Where he ain't here.
You heard about Star having a baby shower this weekend.
Yeah, you know she invited us.
Yeah, I can have a relationship with my daughter without got sitting there having a relationship with the ex. And that's how I got done, and we're gonna keep it.
This trip was everything, y'all. Selena and So Gucci had a conversation.
Oh.
What?
So look, based on what we saw in New Orleans, we thought that Selena and So Gucci were at a great place.
So I'm not saying much because we have all watched those particular scenes already. You guys have heard my commentary. There's no need to regurgitate those same things. I'm looking for new things to have my opinion about. Like, the set is nice. I love Carlos's salmon pink suit. Some of the ladies look absolutely amazing and some do not.
And I want to talk to you, JJ, about that. You know, based on what we saw this season, it did appear that you are the one preventing your wife from establishing a cordial relationship with Selena. Is there just something that you are trying to hide, prevent, not desire for these two women to be cordial?
A good deal shouldn't make you choose. That's why Subway just dropped the price on all their subs. 20% off any sub, any size.
Wait, Subway did what? 20% off any sub, any size?
That you are trying to hide, prevent for these two women to be cordial.
No.
But you weren't happy when you found out that they spoke and made up in New Orleans.
No, I wouldn't, because it could have got done and escalated.
But JJ, it did. One thing that I said to you last season, when your daughters were here, I said at the end of the day, you as the man, you gotta fix it.
I know you say, I gotta control this. This is my way of controlling. Can't nobody tell you how to control the situation when it ain't them.
What is your relationship like now with your daughters?
It's the twins right now. So me, Star, and Sky, all of us have a great relationship. Everything is smooth.
And the only reason y'all have that relationship is because the girls reached out to you. If they didn't, y'all still wouldn't be having a conversation.
It don't matter who reached out to you.
I'm the
It
dad,
does matter.
and I do things.
Have mercy. I don't know what I don't know what to say about this constant bickering between these two ladies, because Selena hasn't been with JJ in so long. And for them to still have this kind of tension is absolutely insane to me. And it definitely is going to take the men to diffuse the situation, because really the ladies have actually talked it out. So Gucci is unfortunately bound by the hands of her husband on this. He's the one that is not budging. And I just disagree, you know. I really do. I don't know what the background history, and well, what I should say is I don't know what the apprehension of JJ reconciling with Selena is, but it's not good for the family, you know. Sanjay evidently don't want to have nothing to do with him, and that's not cool. He has 3 daughters. They're absolutely adorable. Grandbabies have come into the world, and Sophia has children too that are struggling in this blended family, and somebody gotta do better.
Things the way I see it. I go back to what the problem was. I say I have raised y'all. Y'all grown now. I say, but whatever me and your mama got ain't got nothing to do with y'all. And to be honest with you, I tell them all the time. I say, I want your mama goddamn to get with a nice man, and that man spoil your mama, and y'all can be at peace.
You like Mike?
Mike ain't got no problem with Mike. She with him. She love him. I'm happy.
So Mike, how do you feel about what has been happening between the families?
I ain't gonna even lie. It ain't Selena to me. This to me. But you said you happy. We happy. So it don't even need to be no more disrespect. None.
Absolutely.
Y'all are the ones that's been disrespecting me for years.
And at the end of the day,
Baby, I don't even have to have a dime, a penny. I can have it on the paper bag and your ass still jealous.
Let them talk.
See, that's where everything just go to shit. Women, if you would take that word out of conversations may can go somewhere. They really could. Why most women tend to bring that word up is beyond me. You know, it really gets in the way of solving the problem. Because everybody keeps focusing on that word. That's all that's replaying in Sophia's head right now. Jealous of what? She ain't heard nothing else after that. What she think I'm jealous of? Girl, honey, I'm married to your husband. I got your husband. What I'm jealous of? You sitting over there with somebody who can't do half the things my husband can do. I'm telling you, she ain't heard nothing else, ain't gonna hear nothing else, because she trying to combat that she ain't jealous in her head.
Let them talk, let her get whatever she got going ain't really got nothing to do with us. It's emotional.
It has everything to do with y'all.
As the man of the household in your house, where would you like to see these things?
I'm the man of the house.
Them being happy with their life, us being happy with my life, our life, and our children got done and not being in the mix of it. And
Okay, Selena. Okay. It's a place and time for everything. Quit interrupting the man. That's not going to help. The interrupting is not going to help. Mike, tap a mic, tell her to be quiet so the man won't escalate. You know, men don't like when you interrupt. They don't like when you interrupt. They don't like when you interrupt, and they definitely don't like when you elevate your voice. And so as a woman, utilize your skills to get what you want. Be quiet. Be sweet. Be soft. And when he finished talking, you can say what you want to say. You don't have to be demeaning. You don't have to be aggressive. And then men will open their ears once all the calmness is there. They'll listen. Now, I don't know how long they'll listen, but they'll listen.
And I'm happy.
And I want to say this. If there's one thing y'all should agree on, is the fact that your kids have turned out to be amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's check in now with the Pearsons. Everything with...
I agree. Those girls are doing their thing. I think Sanjay sells real estate. I can't remember which one has the children, either Star or Sky. I don't know. But the one that has the kids, she's, doing her mom thing. And I believe they all collectively have some type of either clothing line or they pick looks and do something with that. I'm not quite sure, but let's continue. They are doing well, though.
Was going well with you, it seems. But their love train was totally derailed when Glenn surprised Letitia with a decision that could change the course of their marriage and their lives forever. Take a look.
I want to hold up on this land. I do have a really, really specific reason.
What you mean?
I quit my job.
You quit. I gotta do a diagnostic mammogram because they found something in my breast. So where the insurance at?
I do wish that I would have had this discussion with you, because no time is a good time because you're looking at that security, and I get that.
I support you and anything
You guys believe in me like I believe in you.
Bring it home.
I have something here. I told you. It's telling you how to start your business from beginning to end.
So Glenn, you officially quit your job.
Officially quit.
He officially quit. Glenn say, little lady, you making a few dollars. I can come up off this boat now. We got investment money and I am on to bigger and better things.
Do you have a job now?
I have a box truck. I deliver, you know what I mean? I'm
You have a
doing my
job.
thing.
So what company do you have now?
Our company, Pearson Logistics.
Tell me about that.
You know, I'm the type.
You see how she stepped in? Po thing couldn't even voice what he's doing. But okay, I get it, but I think I would have just allowed him a little bit more time to get his footing. Letitia, please stop overstepping. Let your husband be a guide sometimes.
That whatever I put my mind to, I can do it in flow and frequency, and I attract what I need. So the minute I put that contract in, people started reaching out to me.
Well, that's beautiful. Congratulations on that too. How is everything going with your health?
Everything is great. Everything came back normal. Thank God they did the biopsy, and it was benign.
Amen. Amen. Do you feel like Glenn retiring from towboating and being at home, did it bring you guys closer together? Is it helping your marriage?
Absolutely. But at first, it was a struggle. We had to learn each other all over again. I'm a different person, and he's a different person.
You know, it do make a difference with me being home and seeing it. Being here to see her hustle, man, and see how hard she really grinds, I have a newfound respect for her. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that, and I really appreciate you saying that.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
You baby.
Thank you.
Oh, they have developed a handshake. They may have gotten through some things that looks like connection, that looks like growth. All right, I liked it. It was a nice little something or another.
Are we in, Glenn? I need you to clear something up.
Okay.
You said on the New Orleans trip that your celebrity crush, Megan Good, slid in your DMs.
She slid in the DMs. All right, Megan, what you trying to do? You trying to bite you off a piece of that little Hershey's Kiss, child? Megan? Because I know that one you would... Ooh, let me be quiet.
Everybody got celebrity crush. Who's your celebrity crush?
Glenn had Megan Good for years.
She be DMing me, man.
Yeah. You see how Tisha put her hand on his head like that? I'ma just keep it that way. I ain't gonna say no more.
She did for real.
Trees, mind your business.
So was that the real Megan Good?
No. Well, listen. Man.
It was a bad.
Oh, he thought the real Megan Good had said something to him. Have mercy, Glenn.
It was a but
It was Megan Goodwill?
I was happy. He wasn't looking at none of that. He just stood there, bro.
You can't cheat with that one. You can't what?
Wow.
You can't cheat with that one. Well, I heard your husband go out the country and cheat and you too.
Yeah, that's my husband.
Don't change that. Girl, get address the real issue. Stop
You-
running from
What happened just there? Was a shot spilled and then something else revealed? What is going on? Did she say JJ go out the country to cheat and so do she? They was just out the country now. They was just out the country. I think for the new year. Now, grown people can do what grown people want to do now. If everybody is in agreement with what's going on, it's not a cheat. If she okay and he okay, then everybody is okay. Let's go.
the real issue.
It's not you the issue.
You the issue.
I mean.
But anyway, so now you want to act like that. Okay, let's keep it going.
Okay. So let's get back to the collective drama from the season. Aikisha, Letitia, and Latrice went from...
Y'all gonna make the men go to blows, ladies. That's all that happens. Y'all put y'all men in a bad space when y'all do things like this. Come on now. We don't want our men getting hurt over silliness. Act like a lady and do things accordingly. Quit having these producers produce y'all.
Collective correction to complete chaos. Take a look.
Not the leader of the collective correction. Here starting a fight.
You invite us to a place, and your husband and his little minion begins to insult us, and you think that that's okay? I don't want nothing to do with none of them.
What the hell was that? I think it's just one bad apple, and that's Aikisha.
Not only did she not reach out to me, but you stole my nephew's phone on top of that. We're tracking the phone. The phone is at her house.
Wait, what?
Latrice comes sending me this long-ass text message. She said, on Monday, June 10th, I have contacted you regarding my nephew's lost cell phone. I have requested that it be returned before things escalate. Let me know what's up. And it goes to say...
What? All that over a phone? Have mercy. I love the pink dress though.
I'd better tread lightly, you antique-faced dummy.
What? What? You expect somebody to respond to you with a message like that? Oh my mercy, oh my mercy. I tell you, folks don't know how to communicate these days. They take things out of context because we are communicating over these devices, and folks don't use punctuation, and things, are ran on and can be read and interpreted any which way. But folks are absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Let's keep going.
Is this not her address in Jackson?
Oh my God.
In the midst of the altercation, my nephew ended up losing his phone. We tracked the phone and it ended up being at Aikisha's house. And it's an issue because my nephew died. So, bitch, I want his phone.
Your nephew died?
That's the reason why I want his phone.
Oh my goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay. Jackson is a baby St. Louis. I tell you that. Now, there are good parts, but things happen there as well. I believe I've seen quite a few high-speed chases come past the hotel that we stay at when we would go to Jackson, because the town where my husband's family's property is at is like an hour and 15 minutes away from Jackson. So when we would go to Jackson, I don't like being in the car for too long periods of time, and at night for doggone sure not. So we would normally get a hotel at the Drury Inn in Ridgeland. And honey, there's a strip of road where the police would just be flying by. You could see it all night long. You know, it would just blow my mind. I'd just be sitting out there on the little bench and just watching the show, basically. The police flying, the cars flying. Sometimes it would be, you know, motorcycles. I've seen quite a few things just sitting there at that hotel, sitting on that bench. I mean, we had some times. I mean, we've never encountered like anything scary, thank goodness. But Jackson definitely is one of them places you gotta keep your head on a swivel.
It was like,
I'm so sorry.
ugh, I don't even want.
And actually, why I'm bringing that up, where my husband's mom's house is across the, how do I interpret that? Across the land, the property, or what have you, there's trailers. And the family that lived like cat-a-corner to his mom's home, their son actually had a poom pow pow situation and was hurt pretty bad, survived. But you know, I used to tell him too, young man, I'm like, you know, you be careful up there in Jackson, because he worked up, you know, in Jackson. A lot of the folks in that town would, you know, drove to Jackson daily just for work, a whole hour and a half. I wouldn't do it, but they are used to it. Folks like to drive down there. I hate driving, you know, so that is not anything I would do. But yes, it's scary there, y'all.
Talk about that.
So, first things first.
Latrice, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. You and your family are in my prayers.
But Akeisha, from your vantage point at the finale, what happened?
At that point, I did not have any issues with Latrice that I knew of. But what I will never tolerate is anybody disrespecting my husband. My husband comes to Mississippi because of me. My husband supports and invests in Mississippi because of me. I knew I was going to support this girl and be there for her business, and you gonna come for my husband? No, ain't nobody gonna do that.
I know that's right now.
Coming up, Marie and Latrice. Can Carlos?
Yeah. I knew I was coming there to support this girl and be there for her business, and you gonna come for my husband? No, ain't nobody gonna do that.
Let's just back it all the way up. There was no reason why anything should have gone like left. We had no issues with each other. They were going back and forth. And Akeisha, you were saying, you know, and tell them we don't give a and tell them you were sitting down and tell them we don't give a
But you're not realizing your husband and
Cliff
were going back and forth, so I'm telling him we don't give a
you don't give your POV, right? When you got up and you told my husband, you said you.
Don't keep coming for me because we not even there. You got it, honey. You won't come for me because I compete with
with you. Baby, you can't compete where you don't compare.
You
yes.
people there to
Y'all worry about getting that business off the ground, sweetheart.
And that's the problem between these two. Akeisha does believe that Latrice is probably not as keen of a businesswoman as she. However, though, they are all sitting at the same reunion. So, I don't know.
Making sure that your husband can take care of your household.
Hello, Amber. How are you, love? Nice to see you. Yeah, nice to see you. I hope you subscribe to the channel, babe. I think this is your first time coming over. It's great to see you for sure. Bring some friends with you next time, baby. You see, I need all the help I can get. But thank you for being here. We are reviewing Belle Collective Season 5, Episode 10. This is the second part of the reunion. Yeah, I have a little effect on the mic. You want me to turn it down, Miss James? I'll turn it down for you. Does that sound a little better? Do you like that a little better? Sometimes I like to be a little dramatic. Was the echo bad, though? All right. But again, Amber, thank you for being here, babe. Miss James, thank you for being here. My first time seeing you as well. If you can hit that like button, I would greatly appreciate it. My name is Joy. Welcome to Joy is Real. What I was about to say. Subscribe to the channel. Definitely do that. Tell your friends about me. For sure. But we're going to go ahead and continue with the review.
This is too much.
Okay, so hold on.
Come on, address it.
Yeah, you.
Wait a minute, no, I'm gonna be quiet because I want to hear the dress play.
So listen, I want to hear this.
I don't need nobody to.
Hold on.
No disrespect.
What hurt me is I heard when Glenn leaned in and said,
Okay, so we're going to stop because I have a message. I don't get too much interacting, so I'm stopping for anybody that interacts for sure. What Miss James is saying, hi, Joy, I'm Thalia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, either Thalia or Talia. Congratulations on your channel, and thanks for adjusting the mic. No problem, love. No problem. I am here to appease, for sure. I appreciate you being here. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell more friends, all their friends, their grandparents, their cousins, sisters, brothers, co-workers, pizza boys, postmen, UPS drivers. I need everybody over here. Let's go.
that man competing with you.
That might in competition with you. You got the hot young wife and you got Akeisha.
Don't
Yeah, that was
you got a hot young wife and he got Akeisha.
And that's when I looked at that.
That was some bull.
I didn't say nothing bad about you. I called you.
But what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Why would he be competing with him and his wife is hot and he has
I didn't
Akeisha?
call.
What does that mean?
I didn't.
Let's be real, because you're real.
Her look, she's
I
very
ain't never said Akeisha was a bad look. It's not a.
Akeisha is not a bad looking woman. I do believe there is an age difference though. I'm not sure how much. Let's see. Hey Siri. How old is Akeisha Holly Collin? It don't even say. Have mercy. Excuse me. It probably don't even understand what I'm saying. Hey Siri. How old is Willie Collin? Okay, so Willie's information comes up, and he was born in 83, so that's he's like 41. Okay, so how old is that wife of his? Well, does she look older than 41? She does look older than 41, but who knows? Her information isn't coming up, and I don't feel like searching. Let's go.
Ugly female up here, I think y'all all beautiful. I have a black mother and grandmother. I ain't never disrespecting no female.
I think the point was, obviously, no woman.
Okay, so we have some more interaction. Thank you, Miss James. Miss James says, yes, I would be curious how old everyone is too. I think Willie is, 41. Maybe 45 to 58. You think she that old? 58? Oh, no, not 58. Oh, okay, 48. Okay. Yeah. I think, that sounds about right. I mean, she's a nice looking woman, but she definitely looks more mature than he. Thank you for the interaction, Ms. James, for sure. I don't get much of it. So, listen, while we have some eyes here, and only Miss James is talking. Listen now, I hope y'all subscribing to this channel while y'all watching and ain't talking. Okay? I need y'all to be subscribing, interacting, reacting. I need all the help a little channel can get, okay? How many subscribers do I have? The last time I checked, I believe it was like 408. Let's see. Yes, 408. My goal is to hit 500 by the end of the month. And I need all you all's participation to help make that happen. You do that by liking, sharing, reacting, commenting, doing all those things. Help a girl out now, okay? Because I'm looking for a side hustle. I don't know what Miss Lyles up there doing, but they say you need 7 streams of income to be a millionaire. That means I need 21. Well, I probably know. I need 7 times 49 streams. So let's go ahead and continue.
It wants to be referred to as the opposite of a hot young such.
I didn't say opposite. I called her Keisha.
You do understand how that could come.
Miss James, thank you. I greatly appreciate it for sure. Make sure you tell some folks now about me now, okay? We're going to be getting into some other things. I've been sick. I was hoping to get everything, like in motion starting January 1st. But I got that bug that everybody else got. And when I say I'm just now kind of like getting close to feeling better, I'm still not 100%, so I've been trying to take it easy, not push myself too much, because I did go out the home a few days ago, and that kind of like re-triggered some things. So I was like, let me stay my tail in the comforts of my house until I'm, all the way fully without any symptoms, because whatever is out there, it is strong and I ain't got time for it, okay?
Across as shade.
A lot of came across to me as shade.
I just want to make sure I understand everything clearly. So, what happened to your nephew's phone? Your nephew was involved in the altercation.
Yes, my nephew, he was at both events, like he helped out with a lot of stuff. So in the midst of everything, I don't know how his phone got into the hands of production, but they thought that it was one of her people, so they gave the phone to them. A week later, my nephew died, right? So, my nephew died. You know how you're reminiscing and going through memories, so because we track each other, like I track everybody. So I'm looking at the location and I'm like, this is Keisha's house. So that's when I text her and I'm like, hey, you have my nephew's phone. I need his phone back. Like, those are my nephew's memories. Like, they belong to him. They belong to us. Anytime it comes to Keisha,
I can definitely understand that. However, There's a way to do things. If you wanted the phone back, you surely shouldn't have added such an insult. You should have waited until you got the phone back, then insulted her. But not until you have gotten what you have gotten. That was silliness. She probably threw that phone away after that.
10 toes behind her. I support everything that she does. And the fact that you cannot even return.
Look at Akeisha sitting with no emotion. She cold, baby. Baby, she ain't letting it bother her not one way or the other. Them tears ain't penetrated not a speckle. Ooh-wee, baby.
Did you ever have access to his phone?
No. She was like, it was to track to this address. Well, when I looked at the address, that is not my house. So it's a couple of houses down.
Right next door to your house.
I didn't know.
What a coincidence that is right next door to your house.
Okay, so wherever, it wasn't my house. I never saw the,
But then you tell Marie that your people threw the phone out the window. Which one is it?
Okay, I'm not gonna talk over it. I'm gonna tell.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to tell.
So did you have the phone or did you not?
I never had this phone. Never saw the phone, never had possession of the phone. My niece said that she realized it wasn't any of us, so she said she was like, F the phone and threw it out.
Some people just throwing phones out the window.
Okay, now Akeisha, come on now. Let's not play. Let's not play. That was not cute. Why would you throw a phone out? Folks just don't be throwing phones out.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Have you ever found the phone?
No, I have never found the phone, and to this day, I can still track it, and it's still in the proximity of her house.
We do not have your phone. I put that on my daddy's grave.
I never saw a phone until she said something about it. If she would have come to me in a different way, especially.
All right, Miss James has another comment. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. She says, right, this phone business is so stupid. If she has it, even if they are separated, the boy is gone, so give it back. Yeah. Come on now. Come on, Akeisha. Have a heart, baby.
Actually, now listening to what she said had happened, I would have been like, well, damn, let me try to get my neighbor. See, it's 3 weeks later when they're asking me this. Who knows where that phone is?
So let me ask you this. Letitia and Latrice, why do you feel that Akeisha should be kicked out of the collective?
It's that outside of this, we don't see Akeisha but the 3 months that she's here filming. And when she's here, she's pushing her own agenda.
Akeisha is only in Mississippi for 3 months. Three. And Tisha say pushing her own agenda. Well, she only has 3 months to do it, darling. I mean, you have to be purposeful with your time. If you're only there for 3 months, you have to be moving and grooving.
And that's what it's been about from day one.
I was spending 6 weeks at a time. I would fly in 6 weeks, fly out 6 weeks, fly in 6 weeks, fly out 6 weeks. Every 6 weeks I was coming in, moving and grooving. Fly out 6 weeks, back moving and grooving. Fly in. I was so sick of it. I told my husband, oh my God, I'm tired of the airport. I'm tired of planes. I'm tired of Jackson. I'm tired of Vegas. I just want to go crawl in a corner. Let's go.
We're out here to push our agenda.
Yeah,
don't try to do that, because what you can't do, you can't out-talk me, and you know that.
Baby, you can flying back in, flying back out, flying back in, flying back out. Baby, it about drove me absolutely insane. I thought me and my husband were going to separate. We was arguing back and forth. He was trying to get us to relocate. We had already relocated to Vegas just 18 months prior, maybe to, I don't know. We had just relocated to Vegas. Now he wanted to relocate to Jackson. I'm like, oh no, you're trying to move me to the country. Oh Jesus, what? What is going on here? Honey, oh God. We'll talk about it one day.
We know that.
We know that. When you try to,
That's all you do.
try
is
to.
talk.
That's
That's
all
all
you
you
do.
do is talk. Everybody here knows it. And you talking about sisterhood. I've had
You
conversations
a
with other people.
Did she just adjust her boobies? See, big breasted women, we have no shame in our game when it comes to breasts. Do you hear me? I mean, she adjusted them big old jokers right there on camera, like nothing to it but to do it. I used to act just the same. I mean, now that I have had my breast reduction, I feel like my boobs are like really little, even though my husband say they are not little. He say they are absolutely still of a size where men like, ooh. But they are so much smaller than what I had before. I rarely wear a bra. I go out so much without a bra, and my baby just be like, honey, do what you do.
On here about how you lie. I've had conversations with Latrice about you lie. When Tamara talks about how you lie.
Stop.
Terrible.
They barely got
So Gucci.
Barely got something. If material things measure you, that's why you're measured. If you're measured by material things, that's another reason you should be off of this platform.
Your husband is there on national TV cheating.
Lord have mercy.
Ooh, what Marie say? Lord, have mercy. That's my line. Have mercy.
Latrice and Letitia, it don't have anything to do with me. However, a lot of other things has been done within the collective and nobody got kicked off. Things happen all the time within the collective.
So Akeisha, how do you feel about that?
I really don't. I ain't have a problem with Latrice, so I'm not even going with that. And Letitia, I don't care what Letitia think I need to be a part of. Like I do not give two about what Letitia thinks.
Okay. Well, listen, I want to thank the men of Belle Collective for showing up and showing out.
Yes, they did. I want to thank y'all too for saving the season. Belle Collective Men saved season 5. Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Marie, how you feel?
I can't answer that because the issues Akeisha had with Latrice and Letitia, it don't have anything to do with me. However, a lot of other things has been done within the collective and nobody got kicked off. Things happen all the time within the collective.
So Akeisha, how do you feel about that?
I really don't. I ain't have a problem with Latrice, so I'm not even going with that. And Letitia, I don't care what Letitia think I need to be a part of. Like I do not give two about what Letitia thinks.
Okay. Well, listen, I want to thank the men of Belle Collective for showing up and showing out. You guys are a huge part of this show, and I know that you all are here to support your wives, and I don't take that for granted. So, guys, thank y'all so much.
Good evening to the 7 people that are in attendance. For those of you who may not have hit the like button, can you please do so now? I would greatly appreciate it. I would appreciate it even more if you were to share. Let everybody know we live around here. Joy need all the help she can get, y'all. Come on now. Share, 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 share. And if you haven't subscribed, definitely do that. Hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I go live and drop any new content. Let's continue with Belle Collective, Season 5, Episode 10, State of the Reunion.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you, JJ.
What you laughing at, Miss James?
All right, I'm ready.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, so moving on. One of the biggest surprises of the season was all thanks to a season beef patty. But did that burger really mean peace for Latrice and Marie? Or was it just a tipsy truce? Let's dig in.
Where you was going though? Because we was coming to the party, so you had to get beat.
Latrice pops up in 80-degree weather and a faux leather dress.
Yes, she did. And in heels.
Somebody needs to check this chick's temperature.
To a picnic at a park?
So I really wanted Marie and Latrice for y'all to get together, but y'all don't.
Do y'all wear heels and leather dresses to the park? Is that something you would do?
Don't hate each other.
What time is it? Can I be dismissed?
Marie say, oh Lord, let me go. She say, I want out. Marie did as minimal as she could this season. I think whatever was bound by her contract, that's all she did and not much more.
I'm trying to build back up my trust with Letitia, but with Marie, it's dead. Let me dedicate these balls to the collective.
Yeah, this Marie.
This Marie.
Uh-oh, we have another message. Thank you, Miss James. Thank you, Miss James, for you. You say the men on Belle Collective and Married to Medicine are the best. Would love to see more men in these shows. Yes. Let's see. I mean, I pretty much look at all the men in all the reality TV shows. So, I mean, there's actually men representation on all of them. Now, whether you like them, if they appeal to your entertainment value, I should say, is another story, But I definitely love the men of Belle Collective. I love the men of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Married to Medicine, the ones that are in Atlanta. So all of them have been quite interesting when it comes to the men. They hold their own for real. I haven't been real, I watched a half an episode of Married to Medicine today. I fell asleep on it, so I'm really not all the way up on what's going on this season. I do see that Quad has a boyfriend. I see that there, and I heard her say something about having a baby. Dr. Greg and his wife, they trying to have a baby, I think. And so I heard some things. So I still have to go back and watch because I'm not all the way caught up on all the reality TV now that I have walked down this journey of content creation. This has taken up a lot of time, for sure. Hey, Miss D! Hey, love bug, this is your first time coming over. I can't believe, I know it's late where you are. Oh, goodness. Thank you for being here, babe. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, babe. But yeah, we're just reviewing Belle Collective. We're almost done here. I know it's late where you are. I'm glad to see you and you enjoy your night if I don't hear from you other than this message. All right, let's go, y'all.
Yeah. When it comes to Sophia, like, we can definitely work on it. Akeisha, we could work on it. Me and you work on it. Like, I am good. I don't go back and forth with nobody that's lesser than me. I'm sorry.
I did not like that comment when she said it, and I really don't like it now that I done heard it again. Ladies. Why do we have to speak so ugly toward one another? Let me tell you something. You only get one time to speak ugly toward me and I'm done. Do you understand? Because as a woman of a particular age, if we don't know how to use our words wisely, then what are we doing? What are we doing? Are you intentionally trying to hit me with a 1-2 punch? Which really ain't gonna sting, baby, because this lightning I got at the end of my tongue, and I know how to do it in a cute, classy way. I make you wanna, you will want to do more than a 1-2 punch on me, So that's why I don't tread in the waters with snakes, rats, and anything else that may want to bite you and give you some type of something that you need a shot to get rid of. You know, I'm over here on land, safely, peaceful, under an umbrella, sipping a mimosa, honey. That's what I'm doing. I ain't trying to be in nobody's mess, and folks should stop talking this way toward one another. Get it together. We should be growing. These ladies are on national television arguing. How sad. How sad. They have a huge opportunity to show other Black women, young women who may be looking up to them, a whole new way. But guess what? They ain't showing them no different than what they can see down the street, maybe even in our own homes, what they probably go through at school. I mean, come on now. Push positive. That's what I'm on over here. Push positive. If you cannot be positive, I am done. I am done. I have so much discernment and intuition in me to see through walls. Do you understand me? I can see a storm coming a year in advance. That's how powerful I am. And so that means I can normally get out of the way way before time. Do you hear me? Way before time. Before anybody even noticed. They be like, where'd Joy go? Joy been gone. Joy packed up a year ago and got the hell out of Dodge. She told y'all, follow her. She said a storm is coming. Y'all didn't want to believe me. And now the storm coming. And you can't get out. You're all tied up. Baby. No, I'm too mature for that. And if you choose not to have good discernment, or what's the word I'm trying to grasp here? It'll come to me. It'll come to me and we'll come back to it. As I said, I'm a woman of a particular age and I be forgetting things. But there's a message that I definitely have to those that want to act ugly. You should not act ugly. There's no reason for that. There's no reason. Let's go.
Let me go.
Oh, snap. Wait a minute, y'all. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a freaking minute. Wait a minute. Let's get through these messages first. Okay. So Miss James said it was ugly. Miss James also said, yep, it's tacky, but it's also a way to show how these ladies are human, but they can definitely speak better. Yeah, of course. Of course, yeah. But, I mean, they do it every episode. That's the problem. You know, we all know women argue, but we don't have to see it every episode. All right. You also said it shows that as you elevate, you're still going to be some tacky-ish. That is true. But, Mr. Dow, I've been waiting on you, buddy. How are you, love? Evening joy is real and family. I got something for you. I got for being here, love. You are my #1 supporter. I appreciate you, no doubt. I appreciate you, no doubt, Mr. Dow. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. It pleases me every time you walk in the room. You make me feel that the work that I'm doing is not in vain, for sure, because you keep on coming back. So I appreciate you, and I just wanted you to see just how appreciative that I am, okay? You're the first person that I've done that for, and I said, I can't wait till he comes just so he can see that I put in some time for him, okay? Let's go ahead and continue.
I'm hungry. Marie, you got my burger ready? I wanted to sprinkle a little magic on it to get some act right out of her. Bring your bun.
Okay, now she got the bun.
Just because you feed me doesn't mean I'm gonna forget. I still feel the same way about Marie that I felt before, but she could definitely make me a burger again.
Okay, so first thing first, y'all beef was always like intense. I'm knock the brakes off you, you know. So what made y'all come to that place after 3 long seasons of Marie versus Latrice?
I'm just tired, like of the ongoing back and forth, taking shots. It's time to move on past that. Like it's ancient at this point.
One thing about you, baby, you love to hold a grudge. So what made you get past it too?
I just think for me, life is so short. Like, it's too much to just harbor on to something that was really nothing. I understand what Marie said we were beefing over, but that's not my character. That didn't come from me.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good was that burger?
I'm not gonna lie, Carlos. It was like 20. I'm not a hater. I give props where props are.
Did she say a 20? Was that burger that good? What? Okay. So guess what? Since they gave her applause, we gonna give her one too.
Yeah.
So the way to Latrice's heart is food. So Marie, would you continue feeding Latrice in order for y'all to stay in this very peaceful place?
Listen, I will feed anybody. I cook all the time for my children. I'm a cook, so of course I'll feed her. Of course.
Ooh, open your mouth.
Oh, this doggone mute button, it drives me crazy. And I believe it. Let me tell you something. I gained 80 pounds messing around with Jackson, Mississippi. 80. Do you hear me? 80. And ain't got rid of it yet. Everybody and their mama know how to cook down there. At least somebody in the house know how to cook. Even the young people. Do you hear me? Even the young people. Oh my goodness. Everything is good. Even at the gas station, y'all. 80 pounds. Somebody come help me get it off. I'm so sick of being chunky. I'm tired of stuffing myself in my clothes. I don't want to buy no more clothes. Oh, Jesus, help me.
One thing about you two that never happened that I would love to see today, I've always asked y'all to hug it out. Marie and Latrice, can Carlos King finally get y'all to hug it out?
I would love to see it. Maybe not.
All right, so listen. Get y'all to hug it out.
Hug it out. Listen,
That was so fake. That was so fake. That was so fake. But whatever.
Okay.
Oh my God! I am here for this.
Keisha, that's how you do a collective correction.
Oh, yes.
Carlos say, Keisha, you didn't get it right, girl. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, honey, that's how you do it. Look. It took me 4 years, but who's counting? All right, so look, I think it's only right that we celebrate this moment with the thing that brought you two together in the first place. Bring out the all-powerful Peace Burger.
What is that?
Go. Okay.
Did Marie make that one, or did y'all have somebody do it? Because if Marie didn't make it, then it's not the same.
All right, so listen. All right, take a bite out of it. Make sure it's good.
That's a water burger. That is a water burger.
All right.
I already put that magic
Times a charm.
Yes.
Now that was good.
No, listen, I say this to you guys, y'all don't believe me. I love
I know one thing. Latrice, you need to go get you some acting skills, baby. Cause all your fakeness show and I don't know if I like it or not. I really don't, honey bunch.
of this show.
I do not like fake people. You know, people that pretend that they one way and definitely another. You know, no. You people need a whole island to yourselves, because when folks call you out on your BS, then you don't know how to act. You start talking sporadically and with contention and hatred, and it's not ladylike or proper. It's ugly, actually. And to assume things just because you may want them to be don't mean nothing. That don't make it true.
Because you guys are so powerful in your career, but also in your personal life as wives and mothers and just as women. And y'all can read it down, baby. But you know, that's a whole nother story. But look, I know y'all are cooking up some major moves. So Akeisha, what can we expect from the Cologne family?
So, wait a minute. Carlos said cologne too. Now, is that how you... It is not spelled that way. I thought cologne is spelled C-O-L-O-G-N-E. That's how I thought cologne was spelled. Not C-O-L-O-N. That is definitely colon or Colin. I don't know. Oh, mercy. I'm going to have to go to Willie's. Willie does have a podcast. I don't know what it's called, but he and I believe JJ, they were doing some things together. I'm going to have to see how he pronounces the last name, because that's weird. Cologne. And I ain't never heard Akeisha say it like that.
Willie and I are writing a book, and it's going to be coming out really, really soon. And it's about our love story, our love journey to parenthood. I'm just really excited about that.
Good. And Dr. Marie Monroe, are you retired, like, officially?
Yo, I am still expanding my healthcare empire. I have a facility that I've owned for 10 years that I'm currently renovating for my mental health agency for my patients with an intellectual developmental disability.
And are you dating somebody?
I'm on the market. I'm looking.
Marie Monroe. Baby, you got to stick with one face first, love. Men don't like seeing different faces come to bed at night. Choose one and stick with it.
I'm Cherie, new mommy. What's next for you, baby?
Oh my goodness. Of course, you knew about my own tea, which was immunity tea. Okay, so after the entire pregnancy and just trying to bounce back, people ask me all the time, I couldn't work out, so I came up with a weight loss tea. So I had my friends testing the weight loss tea.
You can ask me to test it. Honey, I need a detox tea, a weight loss tea.
I know that's right. I'll take the tea for $200. Jesus. No, I won't. I ain't gonna say take anything, because that Ozempic Ozempic that everybody is taking. I definitely would not do that. Folks are taking those pills and they are looking crazy. You know, I think they're losing the weight too fast, and the skin is not skinny. You know, I don't know. I'm just not one to take those particular risks. So a tea I could do, probably nothing more than that.
Yes. So that's something that I'm super, super proud of.
Another baby, or you're done?
Another baby? Now, I don't think she's 58, but I believe that Tambra is definitely pushing 50 if she not already have turned that corner. Let me see. Siri. Hey, Siri. How old is Tambra Cherie? Oh, Lord. She ain't said nothing either. She ain't. Oh, Lord. What Siri, you just be tripping. We'll find that out later. Let's go.
Well, I'm still adjusting to the baby I have. Very much so. So, hey, we'll see.
Wow. Okay. All right. Selena, what's next for you? What you got going on?
Well, just expanding Forest collections with my daughters, of course, enjoying being a grandmother once again. Then I'm about to start filming 2 movies.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
And a couple more things in the making. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So, Latrice,
She say filming 2 movies. Okay, Selena. And Tambra, it say she 44. Now, wait a minute now. That means I am older than her. And she definitely looks older than me. So, you know how folks, sometimes the age is made up. You know, Beyonce say she not my age too, so. And I know she is. You know, she definitely is closer to 50 than not.
I'll spoil it. She's pregnant.
Miss James has a message. Thank you again, Miss James. Like whose movies? Who knows? She's probably gonna be on a Tubi movie, but that would be great. As long, if she's an aspiring actress, hey, kudos to her. If somebody were to call me to do a Tubi movie right now, I'd jump at it. Do flips about it. Honey would do flips because there is an inner actor in me that I would love to tap into that type of art for sure. I don't even know how to walk in a lane like that. So, honey, whatever movie. It could be a movie somebody shooting with their iPhone. I wouldn't even care. But she say she gonna be in 2 of them, so we just gonna take it. All right. Must be independent, which is fine, but say that. I don't know. Well, I mean, I don't know. We may not have to preference it. Oh my God, how old is Beyonce? Beyonce is definitely close to 50. She's definitely close to 50. I went to go see Destiny's Child when they were on their promo tour before they were big. I was 18 years old when they were out there on that tour. And how old they say Beyonce is? Let me check right now. Hey Siri, how old is Beyonce? Okay. They say Beyonce is 43. There is no way in absolute HE double hockey sticks that them ladies was 15 years old on that stage when I was 18. Nope. And absolutely no. No. There's no way. That would have made, she may have had to been 14. No, there's no way. If she was, they was letting them do way too many grown things for me. Them was some grown people lyrics to be singing at that particular age. And if I had a known them was some babies singing that, I wouldn't have been in attendance. I tell you that. Because even at 18, I had some decorum about myself. What Miss James say? Wow, really? Yes, ma'am. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was walking down Forest Park Avenue when DJ Chaos was sitting in the Magic 108. Was they Magic 108 back then? They may have been Magic 108. I can't remember. Maybe not. One of them Magics or the Beat or something like that. One of them radio stations. He had those flyers that get you in, to venues, when folks are having those kinds of events going on. Me and about 6 of my girl cousins piled up in 2 cars and had a good old time. Yes, we did. Sorry, I had to cough. I thought Beyonce was 42, 43. Well, that's what Google says. Google says she's 42, 43. I say no. If she was, she was too hot to try. If she was. Or if she is too hot to try, all of them should have had a spanking then. Singing them kind of lyrics at that age. That Beyonce bowl was fire. You liked it, Lay? I ain't like it. I ain't gonna even lie to you, honey. I was like, what is going on here? I didn't know a song hardly till it got to that one popular song, and I was like, okay, that's all you gonna give me. One moment, y'all. I'm about to cough. Yeah, I ain't liked it. Late laughing. All right, let's go. We almost done here.
No, I do not believe it.
No, she's pregnant with ideas.
Oh, okay,
so
baby,
go ahead,
all
Latrice.
right.
What you got going on, baby?
So of course, me and my husband, we're venturing out to open up more restaurants like Taste 2.0, how I did Goddess 2.0. And yeah, we're investing.
Congratulations. Shantae Sophia So Gucci, the #1 realtor in all of Jackson. What you got going on, babe?
Oh, I passed my broker test.
She passed her broker test, not brokers. Broker. Okay. Shantae So Gucci, Sophia.
So I'm a broker, and my husband and I are looking into some development where we're going to try to develop some homes, some low-income homes for people in our community.
Jackson needs it. Now that is an initiative I can get behind. Jackson needs some low-income new developments. The low-income housing there is, it sucks really bad. Oh my, that's probably why everybody is fighting. I mean, it sucks. Oh my goodness. It just sucks. So they really, really need it. And believe you me, anyone who has a desire to venture into real estate, the South is a good investment opportunity. The land is cheap. You can put some $80,000 homes on some properties and probably turn it over 10 times. And I ain't gonna give y'all no more.
As well.
Congratulations, baby. That's big. That's big.
Oh, Miss James has another message. Oh, she quit the show along with Akeisha. I heard. So we aren't going to be able to see her do that. Oh, foofy. Maybe she'll get, like a spinoff or something if something like that happens. Because that would be interesting. And maybe that could be the catalyst of her leaving the show. Maybe that is already in works. So let's see what Miss James is saying. I hope they do it too. Yes, buddy. I'm so pissed that Love and Marriage Huntsville starred to build homes in North Huntsville and we don't get to see them do that. Oh, wow. So I guess, are you from that area? Is North Huntsville not the ideal location to build homes? Because usually, you have to go where the land is cheap and where they'll allow you. Because there's still a lot of discrimination when it comes to real estate, for sure. And especially, developers of Marceau's status. I'm pretty sure he hits a lot of barriers for, but I hope everything works out for them, for sure. Let's go to the next message. They were supposed to do it in the show, but they started talking about it. I know. I've been actually seeing some things like online, about their home or whatever. I don't think it's finished. But that's what I mean. Yeah. I don't think it's finished. The show is clouded with foolishness. Yeah, it is. All of them. All of the shows are clouded in foolishness. And that's why I'm hoping that with my particular commentary, because I definitely speak against it, that maybe it hits some ears that would make a difference, for sure. Because I don't like seeing it. And I'm pretty sure that they are missing a whole bucket of folks that could be viewers that choose not to because of so much shenanigans. I choose to watch past the craziness because I love real estate. I love fashion. So I drown out the noise and directly go look for what I'm looking for, in the shows. But not everybody is going to do that. North Huntsville wasn't the safest side of town, but they were supposed to be building it up. Yeah, that's how you make it safe. You start building, people start buying, businesses are attracted to the area once they start seeing bodies in the area. Police start canvassing the areas as they should. And it takes the community to assist as well with making their surroundings safer. We have to do our parts too. I know that a lot of us were brought up under keep your stuff to yourself and mind your own business, but your community is your business. Your community is your business. So if you have a murderer in your community, if you have a drug dealer in your community, if you have a pervert in your community that's making your community not safe, it should be your business to do what you need to do to make it that way. Point blank, period. See, you couldn't live next door to me and be no drug dealer. No, you could not. You couldn't be next door to me and be no murderer. No, you could not. You couldn't live next door to me and be no pervert. And I see any of it. Because if I see any of it, that means my kids can see it. That means the other neighbors can see it. And what are we doing here? No, you want to act like that? Go buy you some land out to yourself and do your thing. But don't come in a community and cause no havoc. Point blank, period. Let me quit because I'll rant. Yes, I totally agree. Speaking of Love and Marriage Huntsville, did they say why Moses was back in jail? No, I'm trying to figure that out as well because Moses and Sonny, they're from my hometown. Moses looks like every St. Louis man I know, up to no doggone good. And Sonny looks like every St. Louis woman I know, just as slick as sly as she wants to be. Laugh out loud. Yes, that's why Pablo Escobar was on his own island, minding his bit. You doggone right. You gotta pay the cost to be the boss. You wanna act accordingly. You know, you wanna do things that is different from the most of us. You go buy your own land and do it on your own side. Don't. Everybody else don't need to see it. What they say? Oh my God! Wow. What you oh my God whine about? About what I said? I'm speaking the truth and the absolute truth. And he took care of the hood. Laugh out loud. At least he wasn't in the neighborhoods like some people. Right. Now, you got some, because I'm not saying that these people with these types of businesses can't be good people. They can be good people to some extent, I guess. You know, I don't know. But I do know if you're going to do something that can be frowned upon by many, then you need to be to yourself. You talking right. I know. Honey, I got a lot of experience over here. I'm only speaking from experience. I'm telling you what I know now. I'm telling you what I know. I ain't get this from no book. This is all from learned experiences. Because I was hard-headed. I wanted to go out and do everything I was told not to, like a damn fool. Just to turn back around and say, God damn it, if I should have listened. I thought y'all was crazy up in here. Turns out I was the damn crazy one. But I am healed now, baby. And I can tell you some things. Yes, I can. I'm still, learning, still growing. I'm thankful for that. I learn something new every day. I look forward to waking up because it is definitely joy on the other side. Come on, y'all. We got to finish this up because I'll rant, I'll preach. And it's already been 2 hours, and I really don't like going too much further over for replay viewers' sakes, However, though, I have been told that I need to do lives as long as I can do them. But y'all, this be a lot of work, It do. I enjoy it, but it be a lot of work. And thank you for the 13 likes, y'all. I appreciate it. Those of you who have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please do so. Joy needs all the help she can get over here now. She needs all the help she can get, okay? We trying to do some things over here. Yes, we are. We are trying to do some things. You know that land that I was talking about being off to yourself. Now, I ain't doing no shady stuff now. I ain't doing no shady stuff. I ain't trying to get that land to do nothing shady. Well, yes, I do. I'm trying to get that land so I can walk around naked, y'all, all by myself with nobody gawking. I want to walk around naked outside. Do you hear me? Without nobody gawking. That's what I want to do. So I got a plan, and I need y'all's help because this needs to be an extra stream of income. I hear that YouTube pays very well. So I'm trying to get a little piece of the pie. I need y'all's help now. I need y'all's help. I need y'all's help. I need y'all's help. Okay? The more we grow, the more I can invest, the more you can see all my little talents that I have here and there. Because I do have them. I do have them. They've been tightly sitting in a little box waiting to be popped open ever since I was a young girl that never got to utilize the box because I was hard-headed and started having babies before I could even have a damn life. But that's okay because I love my babies. Yes, I do. I love being a mother. That is one of the best joys of my life, but also been one of the biggest headaches as well. And we can talk about that too. All right. We got a lot of messages. Oh, y'all talking tonight. I usually don't get hardly no interaction. None. Now y'all talking. Y'all got Joy over here running her mouth, preaching. Over here spilling the beans, me telling y'all I'll be a snitch. I sure will. Don't do nothing in front of me wrong. I will tell on your ass. Sure will. I will tell on your ass. I have always been that way. I even tell my kids, don't come here and you done did something wrong. Do not come to my house. Because all I'm giving you is a 30-second head start. Because I ain't being nobody's accomplice to nothing. Do you hear me? To nothing. I will tell on you. Don't do nothing wrong around me. I believe in God, the universe, karma, whatever you want to call it. You do bad, bad come. You do good, good come. It's simple as that. Y'all gonna give me the preacher. Okay, let's see who else done said something. How did you feel about Carlos this reunion? I don't pay too much to know Carlos, honey. Carlos did just fine, I guess. I can't stand him, babe. Miss James says she can't stand him. I don't pay him no attention. Sure don't. I don't pay him no attention. Now, I am mad about him recording Akeisha for the intro with her shaking her hips. And we had to see this, how we say Akeisha was 44, which is a lie. Akeisha definitely 48. Akeisha, if you 44, baby, you probably should come south a little more. Okay? Stop staying up north. It's aging you a little bit, baby. It's aging you, okay? Because I'm definitely older than 44, and I don't look how you looking. Okay, he was doing way too much. We miss learning so much because of his. Oh, okay, Miss Tanya. All right. I totally agree My mom was a first-time viewer and she hates him. She says he's ruining the show for her. Oh, wow. Well, good thing is we only see him at the end. You can tell he has faves. Yeah, he has favorites. I mean, you know, any boss is going to have favorites because some people perform and some don't. You're not going to like the non-performers. You're not going to like the ones that you have to pull teeth to get, you know, their best work out of them, you know. So the ones that don't give you no trouble, those are the ones you kind of going to break bread with the most. That's just natural. Oh, for sure. Oh, shoot. I was talking so much, Miss James. I don't know what you was talking about. All right. Someone else brought up that he uses people on the YouTube channels, but won't give them a chance, probably you were saying, a chance to host the reunion. Oh, really? I don't know any of those people. Do you know of any of the YouTube channels that would have that type of platform, excuse me, where they would have that particular type of opportunity? I'm pretty sure there is probably some YouTubers that have the talent enough to host a reunion show for sure. I'm pretty sure of it. The range of talent on YouTube is vast. You know, you have folks with no talent, and then you have folks with extraordinary talent right here in the same space, for sure. They are too close to it. Give a fun young journalist a chance to a fun young journalist. That would be interesting to see for sure. Oh my. Great idea, Miss James. Great idea. Akeisha didn't like that either. I know. I heard about it. Oh my gosh, I heard about it. And when I seen that it was on the intro, see, I didn't know that it was gonna be week after week. Then I said, oh my God, Carlos, you got this lady shaking her tail week after week after week. Now, you know that she holds herself to a high standard. Why would you do that oh my goodness, baby, me and him would have been going at it for that. That's what I said about letting these producers produce you. You know, that don't make no sense. I would have had somebody, you know, in a courtroom or something. We would have had to have a discussion. Did you hear her complaining? Yeah, I heard her complain about it. Yes, the host, he had the live that Akeisha quit would be great. Oh, see, I haven't watched it. I don't watch the behind the scenes stuff since I have started to dibble dabble in content creation. Baby, it is hard to even keep this schedule. But I've heard I probably should do a lot more behind the scenes stuff because I probably could actually be even better with my content creation for sure. But it just would take, I have to figure out the time, y'all. You know, I do have a husband. I have a 19-year-old son that is still in the home that I am trying to get on a path of manhood. I recently have accepted my 10-year-old nephew in my home. We are trying to figure out a whole bunch of things here. So, and with that, you know, with also adding this, because I don't want to give up on my things now that my plate actually has been filled on one side that I thought was going to be clear. I'm still trying to figure some things out. But yeah, I've heard some things from you guys, which made me go look at some things, but I need to get more into it. We'll see for next season for sure. You guys are really talking tonight. I appreciate it. You, Joy is Real Online. You would be so fun. Oh, thank you, Miss James. That is such a good compliment, love bug. Because do you know, let me tell you, I am, when I say one of the shyest people on earth. Do you hear me? I get so nervous when it comes to like stage fright. And I've always like tipped my toe in arts. Like I was in band. I was in some dance teams. I've done some things, but I've always had like those real big butterflies. Huge, when I say huge, huge butterflies that actually becomes debilitating, where you can't even perform because you're so anxious. But now that I'm older, I've been able to hone in those butterflies, and also I'm more confident in myself. When I was younger, I believe those butterflies came about because I was not as confident. I do have a stutter. However, that doesn't bother me anymore. I can actually give in to it. I allow it to be just part of me, and we just move along. But yeah, I thank you for that compliment. Oh my goodness, go tell Carlos, Miss James. Ooh, when I tell you that an opportunity like that, girl. God, do you hear Miss James? She said that joy would be fun to do something like host a reunion on national TV. Girl, put it out there in the universe, honey. Put it out there in the universe. I ain't even ready, but I get ready. I ain't even ready, but I get ready. Miss James, you probably done woke something up in me, child. Look, I done called you a child. You a whole grown woman. You done probably woke something up in me. I appreciate you for that. That just warms my spirit. All right, I was on the live when she spoke about it. I thought it was supposed to be fun, but she didn't like it, so it should have been removed. You doggone right, it should have been removed. Ooh, am I that behind? Akeisha is 47. She never lied about her age. Google Miss Real T with Diva D. Hey, baby, that's a good name. I love that name. Thank you. Glad to see you here. Your first time me seeing you. Google say Akeisha 44, honey. Or at least that's what Siri said. I could have been looking at something wrong. But 47 is probably about right. That's what we kind of pegged it around. What's the next message? Please talk about marriage and motherhood on your channel. I can do that. Honey, I'm getting ready to celebrate what? 28 years. 28 years. On the 10th, on the 10th, on the 10th, on the 10th. Hey, 28 years, 28 years. Ooh, ooh. I still get butterflies. Yes, I do. Ooh, Lord, let me quit. I'm cutting up now. I'm cutting up. That's amazing for the 10-year-old. Blessings to you and your family. Thank you, Miss Lay. Yes, I, honey, when I tell you, this little guy, I've been having him in my life. Facebook has these memories, honey. And I remember me picking him and his mom up from the hospital and me taking them home. And I don't know how in the world 3 days later this baby was at my house. I say, now how did I have him 3 days after they got home from the hospital? But knowing my sister, I know why he was at my house. She about was tired and said, "Oh, can you come get him?" And I love babies, and I'm sure I said, "Of course, I'm on my way to get him." So he was at my house at 3 days old. Yes, he was. Yes, he was 3 days old, honey. And I have had him here and there ever since, when I take vacations with my kids, he's always included. That's my guy. That's my guy. All right. Yes, that is nice of you. Thank you. I think it is. That's why I think I deserve a seat. I deserve a seat on national television to host a reunion because I do good deeds. Yes, I do. That I don't do in the eyes of others. I do them behind the scenes. I'm only telling y'all because it's just part of the commentary right now. But I'm just one of those types of people. I'm a giver. I love. It warms my heart to do acts of service for others. And I love babies, y'all. I love babies. And when I say babies, all young people. I say babies. And when I say young people, they could be 25. And if they're doing something, that I just think is just something amazing, I smile and I give them compliments. I just notice young folk, they are our future, and a lot of their being gets it's just not paid attention to, and I'm one of those people that pay attention. All right, give me 1 second. See? I've been talking so long that this cough is starting to act up, y'all. So we got to get through the rest of it so I can go on in and get through the end of the show. You guys have been such a joy tonight. I have not gotten this much interaction ever. And so this has been such a great milestone. Miss James, you have been such a true gem. I thank you. Miss Lay, thank you. Let's see what you're 28 years. Congratulations. That's amazing. Thank you, babe. Thank you. So with Akeisha and Soguchi gone, are they just going to bring Antoinette back and Selena as a full-time Belle? Maybe so. It would be nice to see a new person. It really would. It would be nice to see a new person. All right. But thank you, ladies. You guys have really helped get through a lot of the lives. See, that's why I asked for interaction. It helps. It definitely helps. Ooh, thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. So we only have a couple more minutes and we're going to get up out of here.
Letitia Pearson.
Well, of course, I am expanding my brunch wear collection. It's been doing amazing. I'm also helping, of course, with Glenn. We're going to expand because that's okay with a box truck. But I'm looking more into us creating a warehouse and becoming a distribution center.
Yeah. All right. Well, look.
I know that's right. She said, we ain't just trying to have a box truck. We want a distribution center. I got bigger and brighter ideas. Come on, Glenn.
Look, on that note, it's only right that we toast to all of that and more. I'm excited about what the future holds for all of the Belles, and I can't wait to see how you all continue to surprise me. So because me, Tambra, and Marie don't drink alcohol, so we got apple cider.
Wait a minute, girl. This is really some juice.
I'm excited about it.
Come into our world. So stand your bells and as the king of you queens, thank you all so very much for a wonderful season. You all never disappoint me. And here is to many more.
Many more.
Now you gotta make sure you look each other's eyes and drink.
Okay.
And I have one more surprise.
Surprise!
The surprise is
She's still holding them boobs up on camera. Shout out to the big boobs.
this is a Belle for Selena for the new bag. Okay.
Oh, I like that. I like the bell. That's cute. That is really cute.
Hey, so what is your wish as a new Belle?
My wish is really for my family to come back together. Because my kids are everything to me.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I really wanted. So.
I love that. Edison Gray. Edison Gray. These are the steps. Yes. You see it?
Ring the bell. Welcome, Selena. Ring the bell.
That's so cute.
Did y'all get a bell the first season? No.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. There you have it. Okay, Real Tea with Diva D. What she say? Yes, I'm a CC as well. Tam and I went to JSU together. All right. So you from Jackson too, or you live in Jackson? Akeisha is 1 year older than Tam. Okay. All right. I spent a lot of time in Jackson, Miss Diva D. Well, it's great to meet you, love. Excuse me, one moment. I'm about to call. If you are up to some collaborations, my email is on my page somewhere, and you can definitely email me. But I thank you for being here. Brunch wear, what that looked like. Oh, okay. That was just wrong. He could have sprung for some real champs. Some real champs. Yeah. I think brunch wear is plates and glasses and stuff for brunch. All right. One moment. Oh, thanks. I thought she was trying to outdo Akeisha again. Yeah. I'm from Starkville area. Okay. All right. One moment, y'all. Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to get me some tea. Because this is starting to bubble here. All right. Yeah. Reach out. I am up for any collaborations. I'm trying to grow. What are we at? We are still at 408 subscribers. So those of you who have not subscribed, please subscribe, okay? I really need you guys to subscribe. Definitely hit that like button and share if you could. I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to get ready to, close it on out. All right. Let's get that done. I thank you all. It's been a good night. It shows 411 to me. I subscribed. Oh, really? Oh, that's good. Because I believe, how many did we have before I went live? So we gained 3 new subscribers. Thank you to 3 new subscribers. I appreciate it. That's a good number, 411. 411, that's a good number, especially with the compliments that I received from Miss James. That's the information number. It's telling me what? I just been informed that I got enough talent to host a show, baby. Who would have thunk it? Miss James. Girl, I'ma tell everybody now. I'ma say kids. Yeah, I got enough talent to host a show. The people said it. Have a good night, Miss Lay. Thank you for being here for sure. Oh, my. All right, we're going to get ready to close it on out. All right. So, let's go. All right. To the folks that's just walking in the room, hit that like button, y'all. All right. So enjoy your night. It's been good. Enjoy your night. Enjoy your day. Yes. Enjoy your day. Enjoy every moment. I mean every damn moment. I enjoyed my time tonight, y'all. Enjoy every moment that comes your way. You know why? Oh, you gonna know why. If you subscribe to my channel and this was your first time here and you come back, you gonna know why. And eventually the world gonna know why. It's what? It's because joy is real. It's been good, y'all, and until next time, see you later. Have a good night.